Hi everybody! Today we're going to dive into some devilish chocolate peanut clusters. Super easy to make, and it only takes a few ingredients. So I say get all your ingredients together, pour yourself a luscious glass of red wine, and just dive right in. Here we go! What I have today is 2 bags of Toll House semi-sweet morsels. They're 12-ounce bags. You probably won't need both bags for just like a 1 platter setting, but you know, if you're going to make a lot of them, get 2 bags. Why not? I went through and had a large bag of in-shell peanuts. I don't use salted because I need to stay away from the salt. So I took all of the shelled peanuts and put them in here. Sat just while I was going over files and such, and just shucked them all. Put them in here till I was ready to start the video. So you'll have peanuts, chocolate chips. Put these over here so you can see them. There's about 2 cups of shelled peanuts here, your chocolate chips, a teaspoon, some parchment paper, a cooling rack, and a container with a tight lid with some parchment already in there. And on the stove I have a double boiler. So the very first thing you're going to need to do, this is so easy. You're going to wonder, why haven't I done these before? Don't be intimidated by melting chocolate. Tear open your bag, and I would start in small batches. You don't want to work with your chocolate getting really cold because you overdid it. So take your first bag, dump it in to your little kettle, the top of your double boiler. And for me, a double boiler is just a larger pot for the water. Little under 2 cups of water in this one, and this is just a little smaller. And it sets right in there on a very, very low heat. You don't want to cook or go so far with your chocolate that it starts to break, and oh, you'll have an ugly ball mess. And you can see that water's hot enough, it's already starting. So we're just going to leave that on low heat until the chocolate is all melted, and when we come back I'll show you how to put the peanut clusters together, and you'll be done just that fast. You'll have a gorgeous dessert. See you in a little bit. Don't forget the wine. Hi everybody, it's done just that fast. Take a look at this. See, that's the consistency you want. Now you're going to want it to work fast, okay? So take your peanuts, start dumping, and you start turning and folding and turning and folding. Add a few more. Can you see this? Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, next, make sure your parchment paper is out and on your rack, ready to drop these beauties. And if it starts to get cold, go right back to the double boiler. I leave the water boiling on low while I'm doing this. Okay, you're going to take a teaspoon and you're just going to drop. Leave it alone. They're going to be odd shapes, and that's okay because they're clusters. These aren't supposed to look positively perfect and perfectly round. And this is just your first batch. We got another bag. We got another cup of nuts. We're good. So now if you're doing this for holiday time, My husband and I got together in the kitchen one year, and we found a bunch of different candy molds and made a bunch of different peanut clusters. We did some that were dark chocolate. We did some that were cashew clusters instead of peanut clusters. And we did gift boxes of all homemade chocolates to our friends and family, and added a bottle of wine, because there really isn't, other than a friend, there really isn't anything better than to mix with these than a bottle of wine, other than a friend. And they are just such a decadent, easy, fast little thing to put together. And then what I'm going to do is let all of these set at room temperature just for about 5 minutes, and then they're going to go into the refrigerator until they harden. Once they harden, they go in this tight lid container, and we can start another batch. And we clear the rack here, and we put another fresh piece of parchment down, and we start the next. And like I said, you might want to do one milk chocolate, you might want to do one dark chocolate, milk chocolate, whatever your taste is. And change the nut up. If you don't want peanuts, you can do almonds, you can do cashews. Another real big favorite is use white chocolate and dried cranberries and shelled pistachios. It's beautiful for the holidays. Makes a beautiful Christmas gift because it's red, white, and green. And like I said, you want to do the same exact procedure with those. Okay, I'm going to get these in the refrigerator and let them harden. When I come back, I'll let you see what they look like, and we'll get them in the container, and we'll start another batch. Thank you for joining us. Hi everybody, we're back, and our beautiful peanut clusters have been refrigerated, and I put them in the freezer for like the last 4 or 5 minutes rather than just in the fridge to speed this up a bit, which is perfectly okay. You can set them in the freezer. They just have to lie perfectly flat. So grab your glass of wine. I'm going to show you the finished result to what we made. So just to recap, we used one 12-ounce bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can use anything you want. Milk chocolate, semi-sweet, or dark chocolate, or a combination of two, or white chocolate. You do realize, though, keep in mind, the sugar content melts a little differently and a little bit faster on white chocolate because it truly isn't chocolate. There is no such thing as white chocolate. It's candy. So like I said, your antioxidants that you're going to get is in your real dark chocolate and milk chocolate. Okay, so look at these beauties. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Well, we had 18, but Andy and I had to try the oddball out. So we have about 16 of these. So if you're making a box of chocolates for a gift, perfect. If you're having a dinner party and you want to just put a plate out, plenty here. They're beautiful. Look at these. Solid. Oh, they're so ice cold and they smell heavenly. Look at these. I'm going to bring those right up. Can you smell them? Can you? I can. This and a glass of really excellent Cabernet, or if you're not a wine drinker, a really nice rich cup of coffee. Take a seat outside after dinner and have a couple beautiful peanut clusters that you made from scratch, and it took nothing at all to put these together. Till I see you again next time, enjoy. Please watch to the very end of the video where you'll find the email address for familyeats5967@gmail.com. Please do leave me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Also, please remember to leave a comment. Let me know how they were. Let me see a picture of your finished product. I would love to post them. Thank you. See you again next time.